welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and I am currently here in beautiful Cancun, Mexico for the next 5 days, and I'm super excited to get exploring. We just arrived yesterday and checked into our hotel. We're staying here at the Rio Palace Las Americas Resort, which is right in the hotel zone of Cancun. So it's a really good location, and we checked in last night. And we just crashed last night because we got in pretty late, but I'm super excited to explore a little bit of our resort today. We have some fun activities planned for the next few days where we're going to be leaving the resort, but today is our resort day to just chill and enjoy the vibes. And so we are probably just going to go and grab some breakfast first at the breakfast buffet. I'll take you along with us, and we're just going to plan on exploring the resort, so checking out the beautiful beach outside. We're actually switching rooms. This is the room that we got put in for the first night, but tomorrow we're gonna switch to a room with a bit of a better view. So I'm not gonna show you this room yet until we switch rooms. Before that, we need to check out of this room in like a few minutes and then leave our stuff here. They're gonna move everything to our new room once it's ready, and then we can go pick up the keys later in the afternoon. So yeah, we're just gonna go explore the hotel and resort a little bit. We haven't done too much exploring yet, but we're gonna go grab some food first, and then the Rio Palace Las Americas, where we're staying, is actually connected to a couple of the other Rios nearby. And I think if you're staying at one of the Rio properties, you have access to the other ones and the parties and the food and everything, I believe. So they actually have pool parties that go on at the Rio Caribe, I think. And for that one, I think it starts at like 2:30 until 7 p.m. So we might go take the free shuttle over and check that out if we're feeling in a party mood later. But yeah, I'm very excited to be here in Cancun. This is my first time here. I haven't been on an all-inclusive vacation, like beach vacation, for probably over 5 years at this point. So I'm excited to check it out. We have everything all included, which is awesome, and I'll take you along with us for our vacation. So as I mentioned, we stayed at the Rio Palace Las Americas Hotel, which is in the hotel zone of Cancun in a fabulous location right on the beautiful beach. It is an adults-only all-inclusive hotel, which offers many facilities like 3 pools, a swim-up bar, a nightclub, as well as access to the other Rio properties nearby. We started off our vacation by exploring the beautiful beach, which was everything I wanted it to be. The soft white sand and the gorgeous blue water was truly a sight to behold. It was a little bit difficult to find beach chairs because a lot of people claim them in the morning and then just leave their towels on them all day, but luckily we were able to grab a few, and they even have servers who come around to your chairs to take orders and deliver your drinks. We also checked out the fun pool, where they have a lot of lively music and activities throughout the day, and then we grabbed some food at the buffet, which actually had a lot of different options to choose from, including fruit, salad, and tacos, which were all super fresh and tasty. I've gotten our new room, so I'm going to give you guys a quick room tour to show you what our room and our new view looks like, and then I'll tell you what we have planned for the rest of the day. Alrighty, so when you walk through, you just see our big closet here, and then on the side we've got our washroom. Just got a big shower here, and then we've got our vanity area, and then back out here we've got our room. Look at this insane, this is like our mini bar, but clearly not mini because those are full size alcohol bottles. So we've got that, and then we've also got a mini bar, a bunch of juice and stuff and beers and stuff in there as well. And this is the room. So this is our bed. It's just a king size, and TV, couch. And look at this gorgeous view. We were like facing the building before and it was not the vibe. But now look at this beautiful view that we have. The fun pool. There's also a calm pool on that side, but this is the fun pool that we were just at earlier today. And then look at this insane view of the ocean. Gorgeous. So yeah, this is our room. It is very nice. It's a little outdated for sure, but size-wise and cleanliness-wise, it's looking good. And we have this gorgeous view now, which I'm so excited about. So right now we are just chilling in our room for a little bit. We obviously just switched rooms, so we're getting unpacked and stuff in this room, but We are going to be heading out very soon to head over to the Rio Caribe, or Caribe, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like the other location of our hotel, like another location of the chain, and they are doing a pool party there called the Pink Party today, so we're gonna go check that out very soon, and hopefully the vibes are fun. But so far our hotel's been great. The beach is beautiful, the sand is so nice, the pools are great, and everything has been lovely so far, so excited for the rest of the trip. To get to the Rio party, we took a shuttle from our hotel to the party location, which is attached to the Rio Caribe Hotel. They have this entire party area with a pool in the middle and even a buffet area with snacks and drinks, of course. I believe they host these pool parties about 3 times a week. This one was the pink party, but they also have a white party and jungle party on the other days. The vibes here were super fun. They had a DJ blasting songs the whole time and a bunch of dancers who were getting people grooving. They have like a fun little bubble machine that spews bubbles, a bunch of balloons everywhere, and overall it is just a really fun vibe, especially if you like to party. Good morning! It is day 2 of our time here in Cancun. We had so much fun yesterday. We went over to the Rio Caribe Rio party, which is basically in like this separate party area that they have dedicated for pool parties, which is super cool. And basically like all of like the Rios in Cancun go to that pool party. So there was like a bunch of people there. It was a pink party, so they had a bunch of like pink balloons, decorations, everything, and they just had like music. They had a cool DJ. I think he's famous. I've never heard of him before, but all like the people who were like locals there seemed to know his music. So we chilled there for a little bit, and then we took the shuttle back to our hotel, and then we got dinner at the steakhouse yesterday, which is pretty good. I got the lobster and we tried the steak as well, and it was pretty decent. We are now heading out for our day. We're gonna go grab some breakfast first, and then today we actually have a very fun tour planned. We booked it on Viator. It's just like an ATV zipline, cenote, tequila tasting, and lunch included in that one. So we're gonna head out for that around noon, and that's gonna be our afternoon activity. But for now, we are gonna go grab some food, chill a bit, and then see what we get up to later today. We grabbed a delicious breakfast from the buffet, which had an omelet station and mimosas, of course. And then our tour company came to pick us up from the hotel to take us to the Extreme Adventure Park. We booked this off of Viator, and so they picked us up and we went to the park together, and then they put us together with a group of others who had booked the same package, and our tour guide took us through the rules before we locked up all of our things in one of their provided lockers, and we did our first activity, which was ATVing. There was a huge bumpy course to explore, so we drove around it a few times. It was really, really fun to ride, but it is important to note that they have really, really old ATVs, so some of the ATVs did break down for some of the other people in our group. Also, I would wear a lot of eye protection and a mask because it gets really, really dusty there. Afterwards, we did a tequila tasting where they let us try a bunch of different types of tequila and learn about tequila before we took this open air vehicle over to the next stop, which was the cenote, which is a natural water well, which are very common in the Yucatan Peninsula. You can swim here and you can even dive into the cenote, but I was too scared to take the leap, and now I kind of regret not trying it. Anyways, afterwards we head back to the adventure park for our last activity, which was ziplining. They had a whole course of multiple zip lines that we got to try, and the last one you even get to go upside down, which was really fun. Unfortunately, they don't let you bring your phone or any camera equipment, so we couldn't capture those memories, but at the end of the day, we did get to experience a traditional performance and enjoy some tacos at their restaurant. Overall, I think this was a really fun experience, especially if you enjoy more of those adventurous activities, so I would definitely give it a try if you're in Cancun. For dinner, instead of going back to the buffet again, we tried the Crystal restaurant, which serves Spanish-inspired cuisine. The food here was not bad, but not my personal favorite. Good morning! It's day 3, and we are about to head out for a very exciting day. Yesterday, we had so much fun. We went over to the Extreme Adventure Eco Park, and we did ATVs. We had a tequila tasting. We went swimming in a cenote, and then we went ziplining, which was super fun. Today, we woke up at like 6 in the morning because we need to head out to catch our shuttle to our activity for today, which is the Xcaret Park, which I'm super excited for. Apparently it's like Mexican Disney, but we need to catch the shuttle for that at 7 a.m. and I think the park opens around 8:30, so it takes a while to get there because it's pretty far away, but we're just packing up right now, getting ready, and then we'll head out very soon. We bought our tickets from a salesperson at our hotel for a slight discount compared to online, and it included the transportation to and from the park. We arrived as they were opening, and there were so many tourists there. So we head straight for the underground rivers, which essentially run throughout the entire park. And we first dropped off all of our belongings into these big bags that they will transport for you from the entrance of the river all the way to the end of the river, so you can pick it up at the end. And you get life jackets, and then you basically just jump into these rivers, which takes you from one side of the park to the other by swimming through a maze of different tunnels and caves for almost 45 minutes, and it was definitely not exactly the lazy river experience that I was expecting. You do actually need to swim through most of it, and they do have these ropes on the side that you can use to pull yourself along, and they also have a bunch of these really beautiful scenic photo spots along the way, and even this cave of bats, which was honestly a little bit scary to swim through, but ultimately such a cool experience. It is definitely a unique adventure that I will never forget. At the end of the river, we picked up our belongings and got to see these beautiful flamingos running around. The majority of the Xcaret park, aside from the underground rivers, is an eco-archaeological park with many, many animals to check out. Before exploring, we grabbed some lunch from one of the many restaurants at the park. There was the option to buy buffet packages with our tickets, but we don't really eat enough for that to be worth it, so we decided to just buy our own food from this snack bar on the beach. We tried their burger and the fajita platter, which were both really delicious, and for some reason the guac that was served was the best guac I've ever tasted in my whole life, and I still think about it to this day. Anyways, after lunch, we walked around this aquarium area of the park and got to see many different types of animals, including stingrays, beautiful sea turtles, sharks, and many more aquatic animals. They have a really good system of having different colors for each of the different sections of the park, and they have these really clear colored paths on the ground that make it really, really easy to navigate the massive park. After the aquarium section, we went to check out the next area where we saw these beautiful tapirs, and we were also supposed to see these jaguars and pumas in this section, but they weren't there at the time. And so we went to go to the huge aviary that they have, where they have all sorts of different birds, including toucans, parrots, and these kind of massive, scary looking crane or pelican type birds that were not in an enclosed area and were just kind of chilling in the main section. It was a really, really cool experience. There were just so many different species of birds to check out, and they were just flying above you and near you, and it was just such a beautiful experience, especially for someone who has a fear of birds. This was surprisingly not too terrifying, but I did get very scared at the butterfly pavilion because I truly am terrified of butterflies. Anyways, in that same area was the Mayan village, as well as the Mexican cemetery and this chapel on the top of the hill that we got to check out as well, which was really, really cool. We also saw this animal running around the area. I'm not really sure what it is, but if anybody knows what animal this is, please let me know in the comments below. After exploring the rest of the park, we bought some hot food from one of the little snack shops, and then we head over to the theater for probably one of the most impressive and memorable parts of our entire experience, which was the Xcaret Mexico Espectacular night show, which features more than 300 artists on stage. The show takes you through a journey of Mexico's rich history and includes many historical reenactments, dance performances, and even the Danza de los Voladores, which is an ancient ritual ceremony of the flying men where they perform a dance on a 30-meter pole, which is truly astounding to watch. Honestly, the entire show is just so well done, and it was definitely one of the top highlights of my entire Cancun trip. Overall, Xcaret is a pretty pricey experience, but I think it was worth it for how much we got to see, learn, and experience. It's not exactly the Disney experience people told me about, but I would definitely recommend it for families who are planning to visit Cancun. Morning! It is our fourth and final full day here in Cancun, and yesterday we had so much fun at Xcaret, which is this like huge theme park that has a whole bunch of different exhibits and animals and a Mayan village to explore, and it was just so much fun. It was really rainy yesterday, which was unfortunate, but we made it work, and we did like the underground river first, and that was like so beautiful. It's like basically this 45-minute long river from one side of the park to the other, and I was expecting it to kind of be like a lazy river where you just kind of float by, but you actually have to like swim through. You have a life jacket, so it's not too bad. That was really fun. And then we just explored all of the different areas. We explored the entire park from morning till night. We watched the spectacular show at the end of our time, which goes from 7 to 9 p.m. and it was amazing. They put so much effort into that. I was very impressed, and so we had a great day at Xcaret yesterday, and today is our final full day here in Cancun, and so we don't really have any major plans for today. We left our final full day here for chilling, so excited to go explore the beach a little bit more and just have a chill day at our resort. This was our dedicated rest and relaxation resort day. So we hit the beach and enjoyed that for a bit before going over to the buffet to explore the many food options. The buffet always has a salad bar, a grill, a fried section, dessert section, fruit section, and so much more. My favorite was always this little taco section that they had, where they would have a bunch of different meats that you could choose from for your taco, and then they would add this little slice of pineapple if you wanted as well, and it was so delicious. Overall, they just had a really good variety of different types of food, so I was personally very satisfied by the food options at our resort. And so after lunch, we went back to the beach and even jumped into the water for a bit to cool down and enjoy the beautiful crystal clear blue waters. After enjoying the beach for a bit, we moved up to the fun pool where we grabbed a few more drinks from the swim up bar, and we watched as people played some volleyball in the water. They had some fun dance classes and other games that were led by the staff of the hotel. And then we head over to our dinner, which we went back to the steakhouse that we had been to 2 nights before. Morning. It is our fifth and final day here in beautiful Cancun, Mexico. Yesterday we had so much fun exploring all of the resort and chilling in the water for a bit. We just enjoyed the beach. The water is like perfect temperature. It was like 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty nice in terms of not being too hot where I'm like feel sweaty all the time. So definitely appreciate that. Today we just need to pack up, check out before noon, which is the checkout time, and so we need to go first grab some breakfast. But I had so much fun here in Cancun. It's so beautiful. Clearly, this is like the real color of the water and palm trees and everything. Amazing. A few things to note if you are coming to Cancun. Number one, do not drink the tap water. It's not drinkable. Don't do that. Number two, most places take USD as the currency, so even if it states the price in Mexican pesos, they usually give you the option to pay in USD instead. Don't take a freaking taxi from the airport where they're telling you to take a taxi. Those are scams, and we got scammed, so I'm gonna resolve that with my bank. But definitely don't do that. And what else? The food here is pretty good. Like, we had buffet for breakfast and lunch most days, and then we did dinner at one of the restaurants on the resort, and they were all really delicious. I would definitely recommend doing like the ATV zipline adventure. That was really fun, and it wasn't really expensive. We booked it off Viator for our Xcaret park. We were thinking of booking it online first because you can, but there wasn't any like deals or anything, so we're like, oh, if it's just regular price, we'll just wait and see if there's like a cheaper price. And then when we got to our resort, there's people who are like selling these packages with the tour companies, and so we actually got a better deal from the resort. So if you have that option, I think that's a good way to save a little bit of money. I think we saved about like 20 USD per person, which is not bad. For Xcaret, there's the option of having the regular admission where you just get access to the park and all the normal stuff, and then there's the plus, which gives you the buffet and like some other additional perks. Honestly, for us, we don't eat that much food, so we didn't need the buffet. But if you want to eat a lot of food at Xcaret and you want access to the buffet, that's a good option too, but it is a little bit pricier for sure, so that's why we didn't opt for it. But yeah, overall, I had a great time here in Cancun. It's so beautiful. We're gonna enjoy our last day here. We are checking out at noon, but we'll still be on property until around 2 p.m. And then at 2, we're gonna catch our airport transfer to the airport, and then we're gonna head back home. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos of my travels, hopefully coming soon. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.